Oh, someone disconnected it. God damn. Either way, continue. I gotta fix it.
That's
You're good. Yeah, it's because it was moved right now.
So we're beginning this.
Yeah.
All right. So welcome to
what a opening.
welcome to the Beer Buds Investigate. I'm your host, researcher Jeff.
I'm
Beer
just
Buds
a
Carlos.
guest.
Well, okay, we got guest Beer Buds Carlos, Detective Dan,
Yeah.
and Coco. What do you want to?
Skeptic Beer Buds Coco.
Skeptic Beer Buds Coco.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So
Yeah, you're good. Oh, sorry. You could all tap. Yeah. Yeah, I got you, brother.
So Beer Buds Investigate, we look into the cryptids, phenomenons, maybe some UFOs, maybe some true crime, but we're just a mix of phenomena investigation. This week we're looking into the mysterious death of the beautiful stranger.
Ooh.
You guys know what I'm talking about?
No.
You guys don't know what I'm talking about?
I don't know who the beautiful stranger is,
All
but
right.
she better be fucking beautiful. I don't want to see some fucking skeletal shit, dude. She's
I think well it's from
if she's hot, dude.
it's from 1892. I think the term beautiful, sexy may have different meaning to what it.
okay.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah, okay. All right, so I'm just gonna go over the Fair Use Act disclaimer. This is just commentary, research purposes. We're just goofing, we're just having fun. We're just doing this for fun. We're not trying to
Make money.
make money or anything.
I mean, if we make money,
So
I'm okay with
all
it.
this falls under the Fair Use Act disclaimer, section 107. And I just want to acknowledge our references and sources. Websites: Heather Monroe. .medium.com, Wikipedia, of course, WebMD, so we're gonna get scientific, HotelDell.com, and SanDiegoMagazine.com.
Oh, dang.
Nice.
Hotels.
All right, so let's get into it. Before we get into the beautiful stranger, let's just talk about Hotel del Coronado. Have you guys ever heard about that before?
Also,
Yeah.
no, I know about.
No.
Wait, no, never mind.
But
He
you guys
does,
know
Carlos.
Coronado, though, right?
He knows about Coronado Brewing.
Oh, so it is the San Diego
Yeah.
Coronado. Okay,
Yeah, San Diego.
yeah.
So this hotel is located in San Diego, Coronado. Its construction took place in March 1887 with 250 men for construction. This was built during a real estate boom in San Diego. At this time, it was common for a developer to build a grand hotel as a draw for what would otherwise be a barren landscape. So the island was pretty much just empty. They were just gonna put a hotel there. It was considered a resort, and it opened up in 1888. And it's one of the largest resorts in the world when it first opened. And so at the time, it was known as Hollywood's playground. So a lot of people, I guess famous people, came there. Thomas Edison, Marilyn Monroe, Charlie Chaplin, a couple of presidents.
JFK, I think. I think I seen.
I don't know. I'm trying to look for it in my notes.
At the hotel.
I mean, we got Keanu Reeves though, so
Ooh.
you know it's a good hotel.
Oh, it must be.
All right, so
The
check
one stayed there.
yeah, so just check out the hotel, just so you guys get an image of what it looks like.
Ooh.
Have you guys ever been there?
No, I haven't.
Way and I walked in once. It's
What?
pretty classy, but like it's so old.
Yeah, dude, they're constantly trying to update it.
Dude, it
From
kind
what
of looks like I don't know if you've ever been to San Luis Obispo. It kind of looks like the Madonna Inn.
Oh, I've never heard of that. Actually.
Oh god, it's also very old. It's like
Whoa.
more than 70 years old.
It's quaint, I guess.
It looks dope though.
Yeah, and here's like what an updated look is.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, it kind of kept up the whole
It's
theme of
huge.
it. Yeah, they added on to it. So
There you go.
I'm not kind of getting ahead of myself, but the room the beautiful stranger stayed in was room 302. But I guess I'm going to quote this wrong in my PowerPoint, but we'll see it later. It was like room 1337 afterwards. So now let's talk about the beautiful stranger. She was known as Kate Morgan. She was an American woman who died under mysterious circumstances. Originally named Kate Farmer, she was born in Fremont, Iowa around 1864. So her mother died on September 23, 1865. So she was just a baby when her mom died. She was a daughter of a postmaster of Hamburg, Iowa, whom the dad, I don't know, from what I was reading, it kind of seemed like he didn't really care too much about the daughter. He ended up remarrying in 1971. Oops, sorry, I think it's supposed to be 1871. So he remarried in 1871, and she ended up having, or he ended up having 2 more daughters, and then moved to Texas. But the thing is, though, at the age of 2, Kate Farmer was sent to live with her maternal grandfather. So she didn't really know the father. It kind of ties into, I guess, her upbringing. From what I've read, she was pretty highly educated, though.
Wait. What?
He
No.
wasn't even paying attention.
No,
This is just
no.
the background of Kate, though.
Yeah. But it says original name Kate Farmer, born in Fremont, Iowa, around 1864.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's a typo.
What do you
Oh,
mean?
it's supposed to be 1871, right?
Yeah. That's
No,
what I'm saying.
hey, that's
It's
what
a
I was like.
typo.
Okay, I was like, so.
And that's the father. The
confused.
father remarried in 1871, died in 1970.
She sounds like a cowboy.
Wait, that sounds a freak. That's 100 years. That has to be a typo, or maybe the article I was looking at was just that's
She remarried in 1871,
There's
so she
no
was
way that-
fucking 11 years old. Wait, it's not. I can't do math
no,
right now.
no.
15.
Sorry, this is the father. The father.
Ooh. Mm.
Oh.
I'm gonna be butchered for this if
Okay.
some hardcore researchers on Kate Morgan. So let's look at her love life. Married and love life of Kate. She married in December 30, 1885 to Thomas Edwin Morgan. And so thus Kate Farmer became Kate Morgan.
Got it.
And she ended up having 1 child in October 21, 1886. This child only lived for 2 days. In the end, she ran off with this man named Albert Allen around 1890. And this was a stepson of Thomas's stepmother. So her husband, the mom had a stepson. So I guess you could say it was like, the half brother of. So she ended up running away with the half brother. And so I guess this relationship didn't last long either. Because from what I read, I guess Thomas and her didn't really get too along. They called it an estranged marriage, where they're married, but they weren't really like a couple.
Mm.
And so she ended up running away with the half brother.
Oh.
Um,
That sucks. Her kid died 2
Yeah.
days.
and so I guess the last time she was seen, she was like really sick, and this is the last time she was seen with Albert Allen.
So she was sick the last time she was sick.
With Albert Allen.
Okay, according to history.
And where is she at right now?
So she started in Iowa, and she ended up at Hotel Del Coronado, which is San Diego. And I'll explain how they kind of transitioned there, because there was we'll get into it. I don't want to spoil it. So let's take a look at The Beautiful Stranger. What do you guys think?
Ooh. She looks cool.
That's pretty hard to actually make out. She looks okay. She's not beautiful.
Well,
It's
newspapers called her Beautiful Stranger.
Watch,
so-
when you go to the hotel, Carlos, you're gonna get haunted, man.
I know.
Don't go
That's
into the
fine,
gift shop.
dude.
That's all I'm saying.
I don't go to cheap hotels.
You called
So
me only okay. I shall haunt you forever.
I don't go to cheap hotels like that.
Is she a succubus, Jeff?
No, she's just a person. All right, so let's begin this little journey of what Kate Morgan got into. So checking into the hotel. Oh, dang, I forgot to finish that. So first day at the hotel, Kate Morgan, known as the Beautiful Stranger, who checked into the Hotel Del Coronado. She checked in on Thursday, November 24, 1892. That's Thanksgiving Day. She came to the hotel alone, using the door designated for unaccompanied women.
Oh.
So, yeah, I guess at this time, for women to travel alone, it was highly unusual. So I guess they just had a door specified for unaccompanied women.
Or maybe it was frowned upon, right? Too.
Oh,
For
maybe
women to, like,
there's a
travel.
possibility, yes,
Yeah.
because I guess there's a whole bunch of different things that we don't know about, because we'll
Back-
get into this one
back
part where
then.
she was taking a bath, and I guess it was weird for women to wet their hair.
What?
So it led to one thing for people to think.
She was a witch.
Or a hoe?
So at the time when she came, she was wearing the clothing of high fashion. So that's whether she was rich, I don't know. We don't know how she got money, but she has high fashion. Well, you guys don't know.
Yeah.
I probably know. Who knows?
Well, because I could that she's staying at this
Well, we'll
hotel,
get it.
especially back then. Like, she has to have some money, right?
yeah. I just don't want to spoil.
Yeah.
We're trying to go through this like a story here.
Yeah, yeah.
You're right.
Okay, all right.
So staff reported that she seemed ladylike, beautiful, reserved, and well dressed.
The chick
But-
from the Prius one?
Yes, dude, this was height of
Yeah,
fashion.
man, that shit crazy. That's okay.
Dude, that's straight up Red Dead Redemption.
Okay, she looks like she is dressed for the part, but it looks like her.
She looks
it-
constipated.
It sounds like maybe her, or she looks like maybe her voice would sound like a country bumpkin. Like, hey,
I mean,
She
she's
looked
from
a little-
Iowa.
She
she's
looks
like
a little
like
chunky.
A Southern Belle voice, you know.
She looks a little
I don't
chunky.
know.
About to take big old shit.
Wow.
Alright, let's go.
You're
No,
definitely
they
gonna
have
get haunted.
they have to undress like it takes like 30 minutes to.
Oh
undress.
yeah, I've seen that.
that corset thing.
Oh yeah.
No, there's multiple things. Not
And
just
then you
that.
have to have someone put it in you,
Oh.
or
That
like you
sounded
have.
crazy.
Sorry, I'm a little tipsy. Sorry, you have to actually have someone like sew
Sew it on.
corset it in.
Oh,
you,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
corset it on you. My gosh, I'm stumbling over my words. My bad.
So the staff also reported that she seemed troubled and very melancholy when she checked in. She was also seen not carrying any luggage except a handbag. And when she checked in, she registered under the name of Mrs. Lottie A. Bernard from Detroit. And she was given room 302. So currently in modern day Hotel del Coronado, it's currently labeled room 3327. So if you guys want to go visit the hotel and see the room, that's it, 3327. But the room goes for like
Yeah, I was gonna ask. I'm sure it's a famous
$350
room,
a
right?
night,
Mhm,
but
yep.
it's probably higher because that was like 3 years ago.
That's not too bad.
Wait,
350 a
wait,
night.
is there like a ghost tour too, to like
Well,
go and view
I've-
the room?
Possibly.
I've been into the gift shop, and apparently, like, the gift shop's a haunted
Oh
hot
yeah.
spot,
Uh-huh.
and they have like, oh, this is the thing that fell or something.
Yeah, I'll tell you what it is later on. But
An earthquake happened and it fell off
nah, dude,
the nightstand.
it's Kate.
I've been to so many of those ghost tours, by the way.
That's
They're
Kate Morgan,
so
dude.
bad.
Oh, okay. Has she ever fucked someone in her haunting?
Maybe. The
Dude.
sexy ghost.
I'd be down to get haunted if she like fucks me.
I
A
mean, that's a
ghost.
succubus, right?
Yeah.
Maybe.
No, but that's not a ghost.
Well, I
that's
mean,
a real
that's
thing.
demon. That's a demon.
A succubus is
a sex
real.
demon.
I've
Is succubus a
encountered a
demon?
succubus.
I didn't know that was a demon.
Succubus is a sex demon, and incubus is the male.
Male.
firm- male
Oh, I thought it
version
was a
of that.
ghost.
Dude, check
No,
out
I don't know.
check out this ledger though. the
Okay.
sign-in.
Oh, that's great. Is that her?
Yeah, so she
That's
signed
crazy.
Mrs. Lottie A. Bernard, Detroit. So old school
That's awesome.
history. I know you guys hate history. You guys
No, I
hate
No,
love
I
history.
love history. It was
Yeah,
my
we-
best.
I think we
Nah,
all
Although-
now
love
you're
history.
saying it just
No,
for
it was
the
my
Beer Buds
favorite-
investigators.
I am
favorite
gonna,
subject.
yeah, I'm gonna say this. This looks too clean. Is this just like
Photocopy.
Not well, no, not a photocopy. Like what is it called? Like a clone, just a counterfeit, just or you know what I mean? Like a
Ah, no, dude. Well,
A forge.
so I'll say this: the
No.
hotel website, they go so hard on bringing up this whole Kate Morgan thing.
Of course they do. They make
But-
money off of it.
I mean, you know, they'd like to maybe they have really good bookkeeping.
okay. Because I'm assuming they would
Because
want
it-
the original
it-
somewhere else. This looks like something
This
that
is a
was like copied.
world-renowned resort at the
Yeah.
time, and so a lot of famous people are coming. Yeah, I figure they'd probably want to keep a very good bookkeeping.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. This looks too like clean for 1892. So it seems like this was like this is like a remade picture. You know what I mean? Like a remade.
Like
Because
someone
they
photoshopped
yeah.
it?
Well, no, because I'm pretty sure
They
at the
probably
gift shop.
cleaned it up. Digitally
Yeah.
cleaned it up.
Yeah, like in the gift shop, I'm pretty sure you could probably buy something like this, like as a souvenir.
Oh, it's like
you
a
know what I
re-
mean? It's just
yeah.
a reprint kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Oh.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
but
I
you,
gotcha.
you still think that the writing and all that was real though?
Yeah, the original exists. I'm just saying this image here looks like too
alright.
clean. Yeah.
Yeah, it's from Ancestry.com, so. so,
And
uh,
Ancestry.com has been around for
so Carlos,
forever.
I don't know.
so.
Yeah, I don't know if you're burning Ancestry.com.
You know.
That was
Alright.
great.
So, second day at the hotel. This is Friday, November 25th, 1892. The woman traveling alone in oh, I already told you. Yeah, women traveling alone in 1892 was not common. Hotel staff was concerned for her, but Kate told them her brother, Dr. Anderson, was on his way with her luggage. So she stayed in her room mostly at I guess throughout this whole day. housekeeping would visit Lottie during the workday, but was told from Lottie that she was 24 years old and suffers from stomach cancer. So Lottie hinted that she may not recover from the cancer.
Is that a hotel picture?
Yeah,
Or-
this is
Oh, did you not mean to go to there?
no,
Oh,
it was.
okay.
It's just
That shit looks weird.
It does look ominous.
yeah. So
I don't like it. Like a Trappist building. No, I'm not even joking because of the little fucking piquito right there, the little
Turret?
pointy, whatever that thing is. Yeah.
dude, it's like Victorian style.
Oh yeah, Victorian shit. Sure.
It almost looks like it looks like a big top.
I wonder,
Oh, yeah.
you know, if we look at homes today, like if you look at the architecture, like that looks modern. I wonder when we'll notice, like,
Oh,
yeah.
that shit's old now.
Yeah, like when we look at Daniel's house, it's like, because it looks modern now.
Yeah, but
homes
like in
you
a
built-
few years.
Yeah,
it's gonna
20
be
years are like, dude, that style is so.
Yeah, people are gonna come to and they're like, ugh.
At
this
the
is
time,
old.
they're probably thinking like, damn, this looks so modern.
Yeah, it looks so good.
Yeah, but the thing about my designs is that they're timeless.
That's
not gonna
All right. So anyway, staying
Put
at
that,
the
on
hotel.
your, put that on your tombstone.
Timeless. Daniel was timeless. Sorry, go ahead.
Continuing on the second day, Lottie would keep up her charade that her brother was still coming. You know, they'd still ask her, "Oh, is someone coming? Or, you know, are you staying alone?" It's like, "Oh, my brother's coming." She'd make trips. This was throughout, you know, her whole stay there too. Was she'd make trips inland to Brewster Hotel and ask for her brother and wife if they had checked in. She was showing herself to losing hope of seeing her brother. So, you know, while I was reading this, I was like, what the heck is happening? Like, does this person even exist? Or like, why is she just keeping up a charade? So on the third day, this is Saturday, Lottie started showing signs of being in great pain. The hotel offers Lottie a checkup from the house physician, but she declines. She instead wants the in-house pharmacist to give her a camphor, sponge, and a glass bottle. So I'm gonna read out what camphor is. I had no idea what it was. I didn't know if it was some old-timey drug. But so camphor is a powder that originally came from the bark and wood of the camphor tree. Today, most camphor is synthetic. It's in some products that are applied to the skin. It's a common ingredient in remedies applied to the skin for cough and skin irritation. So I'm gonna read this out because it kind of plays into, you know, because the hotel staff is still kind of concerned, like, who is this lady? Why did she check in alone? Because she didn't have luggage. She's constantly asking for her brother. You know, what's going on with her? And so, continuing on the camphor. So why do people take camphor? It's a rubbing a camphor ointment on the throat and chest may help with cough. It's an ingredient in over-the-counter treatments such as vapor rub. Camphor is also FDA-approved skin treatment for pain from bug bites, cold sores, and mild burns. It may help with itching. Yeah, so I was reading because I was like, okay, this
It's like
isn't.
that icy hot shit.
Yeah, I was like, okay, so it's not some old-timey drug. Like, it's still used today. Because look at the camphor and oil. The thing looks like so old-timey.
Yeah.
So there's some evidence that a cream containing camphor as well as two other ingredients may help with osteoarthritis symptoms.
Ooh.
There's no standard dose. Let's see. So what are the risks of taking camphor? So side effects. Taken orally, camphor can cause trouble breathing, seizures, and death. High doses of camphor, either inhaled on the skin, can also be risky. It can cause skin irritation or seizures. So risks. Swallowing camphor can be deadly, especially in kids. Camphor poisoning in children is a serious risk. Parents should not.
Wait. So camphor straight up is just from a camphor tree.
Yeah, but
And you're telling me this tree can fucking kill people?
well, I'm pretty sure they like condense it into like a higher potency.
So can vapor rub kill me?
I'm pretty sure if you eat it.
No, like if I smell it, because it says
Oh.
if you inhale it like too
Oh,
much.
maybe yeah, too much. Yeah, maybe.
Damn, I gotta stop getting high off of that
You
shit.
should look at the directions or the warnings on the back.
The Latinos fucking
Yeah,
do
so-
that shit all the time, just so you guys know.
yeah, vapor
Gosh.
rub. I had to Google. I'm like, okay, is this still used? And it's like, oh yeah,
Mhm.
vapor rub still has it.
That shit smells good.
So yeah, when she asked for that stuff, the hotel staff was like, okay, this is odd. You're in pain. You need a doctor. Like, why do you want this stuff?
Yes.
Oh no, well, I'll lead into it. I'll lead into it.
Yeah,
We'll circle back to it. Because for now, we're just looking at what she was doing.
like
throughout
day
the-
by day.
Yeah. So on the fourth day at the hotel, Lottie decided to take a bath. I guess she wasn't showering or bathing throughout all the
Yeah.
day. But
Well,
guess
they didn't shower a bath then.
yeah, that might be
Often.
common, I guess.
Yeah.
So
It's not good for the skin, guys.
I take a bath shower 2 times a day. On Sunday, November 27th, 1892, fourth day of her stay, Lottie wanted to take a bath. She asked the housekeeper that she wanted to take a 2-hour bath to ease her pain. The housekeeper thought this might worsen her condition, but they made the bath anyway. An hour into the bath, Lottie calls for the bellman to rub her head. What? Yeah, this is an odd job that the hotel doesn't usually do, but she told them she'll pay. So the bellboy goes up to the room and he sees Lottie, who seems to be a bit uneasy, as in she kind of seemed worried, kind of anxious, and that her hair is completely drenched. So this kind of raised suspicions to the bellboy. And I guess I had to look it up. I guess back then women didn't really wet their hair. And the
No.
fact that you wet your hair, I don't know what this could mean at the time, but I guess it might be a very long time to dry it, I guess. But anyway, the bellboy was just kind of thinking, like, was she trying to kill herself? Like, did she like try to drown herself before I got in here? Later that day, she sent a telegram to a man named G.L. Allen of Hamburg, Iowa. So earlier, what was it? She knew an Allen. Well, we'll get into it. For now, just know G.L. Allen of Hamburg, Iowa.
Got that dude on lock.
So she asked for $25 and received no immediate response from the telegram. And so after that, she began to panic and became saddened. So, the fifth day at the hotel, it was rainy. This is Monday, November 28, 1892. There was a storm outside, and Lottie asked the bellman about her brother. The brother has not responded, and Lottie cries out. And this is what the bellman says. She said, "Oh, no one comes to me anymore." So she ends up taking a ferry into town and buys an American Bulldog brand
What?
.44 revolver.
Oh boy.
In 1969, the San Diego Coronado Bay Bridge was completed and made. So to get to Coronado Island, you had to take a ferry.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, at 1892, you had to take a little ferry, and I assume it wasn't like a big boat. It's pretty somewhat close. And the thing is, this was like in a storm though.
Damn, that's crazy.
So, well, I don't know. Maybe it was a big boat. Who knows? So she returns to the island, and she says goodbye to the ferryman. That's what the ferryman tells everyone. Like, oh yeah, she said like goodbye, or because I guess what might be suspicious is that she has to leave the hotel and go back home, so she has to go to the ferryman again. Like, okay, she could have said, okay, I'll see you on Tuesday. I'll see you Thursday. I mean, it could mean something. It could not mean anything, but it just brought awareness. Like, she said goodbye. Like, it'd be the last time you'd see her.
Yeah. Wait, when we went to San Diego, did we end up on the island?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were.
We drove on that bridge.
I don't remember because we had an Uber, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you take that. It's
I
like a
didn't pay
curved,
attention.
tall bridge,
Yeah.
and then it goes right into the island.
Okay. I don't remember. That's why. Like.
Oh, maybe you'll remember the
It doesn't feel like you're on an island, right?
Yeah. It was weird.
But when
That's
you're
why-
at the resort, you kind of see. I think from the resort they have like views to the city too.
Yeah. I wasn't really paying attention on the drive there. I was just like, I just
Yeah, 'cause
remember
we were
drinking.
fucked up.
dude. Like, can you imagine? 1892 was like a mission. It was a mission to get to the island. Now you guys don't even notice when going to the island.
Oh.
Nah, man, I would have just swam across the ocean. Like, whatever, fuck it. I can swim. I
Maybe.
took classes.
All right.
Y'all guys
back
don't know
then-
anything
back
about
then-
a butterfly stroke, bro.
Well, back
Well, I've
then,
never seen you do a butterfly stroke.
Carlos, back then, a lot of people didn't know how to swim.
Yeah.
Oh.
Especially the women. Women
I
were
knew you
locked in
could say
cages.
that. I'm not affiliated with
Matter of time.
Beer Butts
I
Cove.
mean, am I saying a false statement?
yes, I'm gonna say yes. You are. All right, so
Definitely.
continuing. The hotel staff sees Lottie. So she goes back to the hotel and she's just standing on the hotel veranda in the rain. It's like the front porch.
Yeah, yeah.
She was wearing a black lace headscarf and was staring into the sea as the waves broke 15 feet away from her. So she's so dramatic, just staring out into the ocean.
I like that.
In the early evening, she ends up walking into the storm.
Like, okay, what do you mean walking into, like, the ocean storm?
So
or like
from what I could imagine, no. I assume
the
it was
hotel?
like a foggy day. So she just walks into the rainy,
mhm.
foggy environment, and that's the last.
Okay.
Like people can't see her anymore.
I got you now.
Visibility is probably really bad.
Yeah.
It just disappears.
Foggy, gotcha.
So here's the bridge being constructed.
Wait. Oh, 69. I was saying.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah. And so here's the veranda. So just imagine her standing on the porch, just staring out into the ocean. Right.
That's
like,
dope.
Dude, that's kind of like a widow's peak, right? Where they stare out into the ocean because they're like,
Oh.
oh,
Is it? That
you know,
sound?
For
yeah,
their
like-
husbands?
Yeah, like they're like it's like when sailors
Oh,
go off and
yeah.
they're like, oh,
Yeah.
and they just like stare at the ocean waiting
Yeah.
for them to return. She's
Yeah.
like, always, you know.
Yep. No, you're right.
Mhm.
That's legitimately that happened in Pirates of the Caribbean with the lighthouse and Orlando Bloom, and
That's the
Keira
American
Knightley.
Bulldog.
she's hot. All right.
Yeah, Knightley. She
Yeah.
looks like
Yeah, you know who?
No,
Say it.
I always think,
Natalie Portman.
Yeah, I always
Yeah,
think
she
of-
She's a skinnier
The
version.
taller
Nah, but I
version.
think
Yeah.
Natalie Portman's better.
Yeah, she is.
But I'll go Kira.
But
'cause
I'll
she's
do
British.
both.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Kira, that was offensive, but I would,
You know,
if you offered, I would sexually have the intercourse
Oh.
with you.
in Pirates of the Caribbean, I honestly thought the chick was Natalie Portman.
Yeah,
the
me
whole time.
too. For the longest time. They
So-
look so alike, dude.
Yeah, and I thought it was Orlando Bloom in it too.
Yeah. Wait.
You know what I'm talking about? It was like the friend / enemy of
Anakin?
Captain Sparrow.
Oh.
Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, that is Orlando Bloom.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it
Oh
is.
shoot.
Wait, you didn't know Orlando Bloom was in Pirates of the
Wait,
Caribbean?
no, because Orlando Bloom looks like someone else too.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
All right, so let's continue. This is what the American Bulldog looks like. If you guys were curious.
Why does it say only stamped British Bulldog? Same pistol, only stamped British Bulldog. I guess it's interchangeable.
I don't know, dude.
Wait, so this
I'm
is the
not into
no. So based on what the context of this image, this is the American Bulldog double action rifle. It's the same pistol, only stamped British Bulldog. I'm assuming the British had a similar revolver.
Mm.
This is the American.
That's the better one you're saying.
yeah,
Yeah.
Whoa.
because we had
Gotcha.
Smith and Wesson. You know.
Oh no! Look at the bottom. It's just variations, I guess. Those are like. Actually, I don't know. Dude.
Oh yeah, no. Actually, I take it
'Cause
back.
they got 32 cal, 38 cal, 44 cal. Oh, dude, so she spent like $3.31.
Ooh,
Yeah.
how much was that back then?
That's a lot.
A lot of money?
That's a
So-
lot of money.
Let me.
Wow.
Actually, I go back. This is not the British. It's saying that this image is the same pistol as American Bulldog double action revolver. Only it's stamped with the British Bulldog.
No. Those are the stamped British
Just-
versions.
Just put it in perspective for you, okay? My grandmother
Okay.
used to work at the Dole Pineapple Factory. Okay, she made
But yeah.
seven,
This would be the
Dole.
stamp
she made 7 cents.
No.
an hour.
on the actual hilt of the
Wow.
No,
Oh,
like
Put it in
these-
perspective for you.
That's like in the 50s or something?
Yeah.
Pistol
So
only
this is
stamped
like
British
this is like
Bulldog.
60
Woodstock
years before
32
that?
cal.
That's crazy.
That's a lot of money.
Cal, softened
I'm
cartridge,
just-
2-inch barrel, 2-inch
Just
barrel.
waiting for people.
To I don't know, number
That's a
8.
good amount.
I mean,
Alright.
I don't know.
All right, so from what I'm reading on this catalog, the American Bulldog double action revolver, you could get number 832, number 838, or 844. That's the American Bulldog. Or you could order the British stamped one, which is catalog number 833, 839, 845. They're just variations.
Yeah, that's what I mean though. But these variations are stamped with the British Bulldog.
That's a lot.
Like it just has a stamp, or is it just?
I don't know if they sold that in Britain or something. I'm not sure.
He just looked it up. It's
Because what does it
70
mean by the
70
stamp? Like the design or some shit? I don't know what the fuck.
72.
Guys,
I just thought it was just made in Britain.
Daniel just looked at the price, so that would be $72.
Oh, that's
today.
cheap as fuck.
No.
What for a revolver?
Yeah, she probably just went there and was like, "Can I just get a gun? No lice." Or maybe I don't know. I don't know if they check or anything.
Probably
$72
not that
for a
down, right?
fucking gun is cheap. Like
I mean,
what?
if you're like, she probably didn't have a job, right? So where's she?
Well,
getting
we'll
this
get
money,
into it.
Right?
I'm just saying, $72 for a
Because
fucking
right now,
gun is
let's
cheap.
just say she's this mysterious.
She's a
figure.
hooker, guys.
She's a mysterious figure right now. You guys don't know anything about her. You just know that she just checked in. She wanted some camphor.
She was
No,
in pain.
and she was waiting for people to come in, aka her brother, aka whatever Eli.
And she was asking
Forgot the
for
other
money.
guy,
Yeah.
Billy Elliot.
And she
I don't
was
know
a
what the fuck
cowboy.
his name is.
G.L. Allen.
Yeah, Gio Allen. There
Wait,
you go.
What was the year for that you looked at?
I did 1870.
1870.
Yeah.
What year are we in, Joe?
1892.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
All right, so moving on. The death of Lottie, the discovery. So this was the 6th day at the hotel. Tuesday, November 29, 1892. The hotel electrician was performing his work when he noticed a woman dressed in black laying across the staircase steps leading from the veranda to the beach. He approached and saw the dead body with an American bulldog, the pistol 2 inches from her right hand. Hotel staff identified the body as Lottie A. Bernard. So, investigation into the death. It was quickly ruled as suicide by the deputy without an autopsy being performed. The reason is because the entrance wound was found right near her right temple.
Oh yeah, right there.
And, the hotel staff already had suspicions too, telling the police officers that she was trying to commit suicide, possibly with the camphor, reading the hazards, the dangers of consuming camphor.
Ooh.
Plus, the bellboy saying, she probably tried to drown herself because of her wet hair. Her body was soaked, wet, and stiff. Police searched room 302 in order to find contact information, and so they found quinine pills. This was used for malaria treatment. They found burnt letters of Lottie, which one letter having a name written Lottie Anderson Bernard with Lillian Russell, and also it said the name Bernard and Lillian Russell, and it also said, I don't know any such man. Man, I have so many typos going on right now.
Jeff,
I don't blame you, dude. This is a lot of work you put into this.
Yeah.
yeah, I had one thing about the malaria medicine. I heard that makes you loony, right? Sometimes. Have you guys heard
I
that?
don't know.
Whoa,
They
really?
didn't-
I don't know anything about malaria and the treatments regarding malaria, so I have no idea.
Yeah,
not a
because
doctor.
somebody I was listening to a podcast, of course, on Joe Rogan, and this guy that went to I think it was in Africa, he was taking malaria medicine, and they told him don't drink because if you drink, you don't know how you're gonna react.
Oh,
And
no.
apparently, like, he got into like this crazy bar fight, and like he'd never gotten into a fight before, but because he was on the malaria medicine, it just made him really erratic.
But I would think the malaria medicine in 1897
It's really bad.
compared to now is different because this is quinine pills. I don't know what the fuck that is,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't think it's the same
It
medicine.
probably
That's
has
a good
something
point.
like poisonous in it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder, because her love life, she seemed like she could never be with one person. Like, it
Oh,
seemed
yeah.
like her relationships kind of,
She was the beautiful stranger, so she got around. She gave strangers to a bunch of people.
We're gonna hear theories later.
yeah.
Phew,
Nice.
I got a theory ready.
So, so the police end up sending a telegram to G.L. Allen. So he still hasn't responded to the telegram. We don't know if this person even exists. So no one in Detroit matched Lottie's description. Police discover, as in Lottie, as in Kate Morgan, the body.
Yeah.
Police discovered that Lottie A. Bernard was actually alive in Detroit. This is the actual Lottie A. Bernard. And it became apparent to the police that the dead woman using Lottie's name as an alias. Oh, sorry. The dead woman was using Lottie's name as an alias.
That's why she's called the beautiful stranger, and not Kate Morgan.
Yeah, well, the reason why they call her Beautiful Stranger is because, her identity was still unknown. So newspapers coined her the beautiful woman, asking for help identifying the woman. So, identifying the dead woman. Police end up going to the undertaker at San Diego and sketched a picture of the dead woman. You guys check it out. I mean, that's pretty good, right?
No, she looks bad.
Is that the
No?
same?
That looks like a dude, bro.
Does that look like the
Dude.
same?
She
as
looks
the
like a dude.
photo?
That she's a
Just-
dude.
I know what you want to say. Just say it.
She's a dude.
She looks like a lesbian.
Bro, you
I
That's
was
your opinion.
yeah, that was not actually
What?
gonna say that.
I just said it.
But
'cause
now that you
I'm not-
said it-
I am not affiliated with Beer Buds Daniel.
And now that you said it, I do see that. She does look like a.
Are you guys only saying that because she has short hair?
He is, and so am I now.
I'm not saying. I pay my respects to a dead
Oh,
person.
now we
Hey,
know.
I learned my shit from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Women with short hair are. There's an episode called Chops.
Hey guys, watch out! All the girls.
Go watch that
you have short
episode.
hair. You're lesbians now,
I
according to them.
mean, well,
I
most of them are, unless they're actors and they do it for a movie. But most, you know.
I mean, Charlize Theron in what is that movie?
Charlize Theron. Yeah, she had to cut it for a movie though.
for Mad Max.
Yeah.
You know, everybody thought she was.
She was
lesbian.
hot.
Dude, we're gonna get canceled.
She's hot.
We're gonna.
Sorry,
We're gonna get
sorry, we're
canceled.
objectifying
Someone-
you, Charlize
someone's gonna
Theron.
cancel us.
She's
I mean,
alright
men
actor.
get
Yeah, I'm not
objectified.
affiliated with
Men
these
get
guys.
objectified all the time on TV. It's not a big deal. So
All right, so continuing, the picture you guys see right before you, this was shown across the nation asking for help identifying the woman. So there was this person named Mrs. Wiley, and she notified the police that she knew the dead woman, and she believed it was her daughter because of the description the newspaper had. The newspaper stated that this person was 5.5 feet, complexion is fair but shallow, medium length of black hair, 2 small moles of the left cheek, broad features, high cheekbones, brown eyes, weighed 150 pounds, age about 26, good teeth, plain gold ring on the third finger of her left hand, ring of pure gold with 4 pearls and a blue stone in center, black corsets, large black hat. So that was from the Los Angeles Herald.
2 mold.
Yeah,
on
2
her
moles.
left butt cheek.
Yeah.
Wow,
That's right.
Daniel.
Well, was she washed up, or she was just on the beach? Where was she?
She was washing. No, she was sorry. No, she was on the veranda.
Oh, the veranda.
Yeah, the stairs. She was
on the stairs.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
Oh yeah, so she didn't
Yeah.
die in the storm. Like she walked off into the
Uh-huh.
storm, but she ended up
Oh,
dead.
back on
at
the veranda stair.
Yeah.
So her name was Lizzie White. No.
Yeah.
I just trying to take it away. From
So Mrs. Wiley, she was saying it was her daughter. So Mrs. Wiley notified police officers after seeing the sketch and claimed that it was her daughter. So afterwards, the newspapers were saying, "Okay, that's Lizzie Wiley, the daughter of Mrs. Wiley,"
which is false.
and she committed suicide. And so you had the newspaper articles. That's December 4th. This newspaper article you're seeing. Oh, it's Lizzie Wiley. You know, she was eloped with a married man. She was undoubtedly betrayed and deserted. The whereabouts. Wait, what? I don't know where they got that. What is it?
The whereabouts of the author of Her Ruin is not known.
What does that mean?
I don't know. But it seems like they try to have a narrative already, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Well, they need it for the story, right?
Yeah,
They
that's
already-
true.
So I guess if you read the sentence, it says the whereabouts of the author. So that whoever like wrote the shit about her of Her Ruin is not known. So like
Maybe it's
they don't know who
1892.
it is.
I
meaning,
think that's
like-
just speak, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
just like
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
murderer,
Yeah.
the creation of her downfall.
Yeah. it's not known. That's essentially like who the husband
Oh,
or
the
whatever
author,
the fuck.
but it could be her too. Like we don't.
Yeah,
know.
it could be. Yeah, but
She's
it's
the
like-
author of her own ruin.
Yeah. Which you know it's wrong. Her name's not Lizzie Whitey. It's Kate Morgan.
Yeah. So this was the wrong identification because the police had their doubts, and later on, G.L. Allen actually responds to the police's telegram messaging saying he knew Anderson Bernard. That was the quote unquote doctor brother, but he didn't know Lottie. Besides the similarities with the moles, there were discrepancies between the dead woman and Lizzie Wiley. One such discrepancy was that Lizzie had pierced ears and the dead woman did not. And I guess the moles were on the opposite side too. I don't know. It just seemed like the mom, Mrs. Wiley, just wanted to know where the hell her daughter was because her daughter's been missing.
Yeah.
So later on, Mrs. Wiley receives a letter from her daughter, and Lizzie was actually in Toronto, and she did not intend to return to her mother. So that was probably a whole different ordeal for the mom, though.
Yeah.
Like, oh, my daughter's dead. Oh, wait, no, she's really alive. She just hates my
It
daughter.
sounds like
Doesn't want to come back to see
Yeah,
me.
it sounds like she didn't really care about her daughter.
Yeah, but I guess this was like a big thing back then because they were like, "Who the hell is this woman?" So they want, people wanted an answer.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes the front page of the newspaper.
Yeah. So
The locals.
the newspapers reported the dead woman was not Lizzie, and the dead woman goes unidentified again. So we got another lead, and this is a missing maid. So in Los Angeles, a Mr. Grant notified police that he was missing his favorite maid, name of Katie Logan. November 23, the maid Katie notified Mr. Grant that she was going to San Diego to have some documents signed. She said she would return before Thanksgiving. She appeared happy as she left. When she departed, she didn't bring any luggage except a satchel or a handbag. I guess earlier I said handbag. It's just this was from the news article. Mr. Grant believed the unidentified woman was Katie, or Kate Morgan, as she's infamously known for to this day.
Oh, so she was from L.A.
Yeah, so she was from Iowa, and she somehow ended up in L.A.
So you just,
And Detroit.
So
right?
all she did was...
No, so Detroit was just someone.
Oh.
So the was it G.L. Allen?
Mm.
That was supposed to be some relative. Oh man, I'm having a tough time with the family tree, but it was some relative of the stepbrother of her first husband. What was the first name? Something Morgan, like Edwin Morgan.
Yeah.
And so I guess the stepbrother had a relative in Detroit who she contacted. And so
Okay.
it's
So
just,
it was just gotcha. A moniker.
yeah.
That she
So
would
this
use.
person actually existed though, that she took, and the person she was trying to contact, which was GL Al. No, what was it? Man, I'm losing track of names. Well, let's just move on.
Gio Allen was the one she was trying to contact, and Anderson.
Yeah, Anderson.
Bernard,
There
yeah.
you go. Yeah. Those are real people. So Anderson, we'll find out who Anderson is. GL Allen, though, is a real person. It was like a stepbrother's relative. Oh, wait, I already got one. So this is investigators' new lead. The investigators looked through Katie's trunk to find old photographs and a lock of a baby's hair. So, I mean, we already know that this maid is Kate Morgan. And so the lock of baby's hair, you guys could probably guess it. It was the 2-year-old baby 2-day-old. Whoa, a lock of baby's hair? So that might not even be her own baby's hair.
No, I mean, like, babies can be born with full heads of hair.
Oh, yeah, that's true, too. But then this one article I was reading was like there was 2 years of her life that was undocumented, I guess. That's how they called it. So, I mean, I'm making the guess it's probably her baby's hair. So inside was also a marriage certificate with Thomas E. Morgan. That was her first husband. And on the certificate, it had Thomas E. Morgan as the groom and Katie K. Farmer as the bride. Both are from Hamburg, Iowa. So Kate and Thomas were in an estranged relationship, and Thomas's stepbrother, G.L. Allen, kept her company. It just said kept her company, so I don't know. That can mean intimate,
Oh,
maybe?
you know what kind of company?
Three's Company. All right.
Oh, man. Didn't see that coming.
So Kate and Allen, they were actually scammers, but you didn't know that.
Oh.
So Kate and Allen, not only did Kate have an issue with her marriage with I forget the name, Edwin, right? What did I say?
Thomas E. Morgan.
So Thomas, they had a tough time with their marriage relationship. I guess Kate and Allen also had a tough time with their weird relationship they're going for. So Allen was known he was a gambler, and Kate and Allen had a scam in which they would both travel on train or stage, and Kate would seduce rich men.
Oh,
So this was over in Iowa, and so I guess they would travel around the country riding trains. When the person would show interest to Kate, Kate would let them know she would take the relationship further. She would seduce them because she's beautiful. And the only thing stopping them from taking the relationship further is that she would ask them, okay, you have to beat my brother at a game of cards.
Oh, but he's cheating.
That's what I was thinking.
She
he
was a
probably
hustler.
cheating. Yeah, so they would swindle people out of their money. And so on one of the trains, Alan and Kate had an argument that left Kate being dropped off in the city of Orange. So,
Oh, like here? Like
Yeah.
Orange County.
Yeah. No, the city of Orange.
Yeah, but
Receiver.
it's in Orange County.
where she found work as a maid for Mr. Grant. So, Kate Morgan's reason for visiting Hotel del Coronado. Kate went to Coronado to meet, quote unquote, somebody, because she was shown with her constant questioning of her brother's whereabouts. So, her quote unquote brother was, Alan. Because
Yeah.
when they were traveling, though, they would say, or it's a stepbrother, but
And
anyway,
that was
yeah,
her brother.
when they were on the train, though, they would just call Alan her brother. You have to be my brother. Even though they probably could have been lovers, though. So she would just keep calling her brother. So Mr. Allen has posed as her brother before. Also, she may not have had cancer, as some evidence has shown later, but she may have been pregnant.
Oh.
Oh.
So it's speculated that she tried to perform an abortion with the bottle, sponge, camphor, and quinine requested.
What the
from
fuck?
That's crazy.
So
A bottle?
I don't know what the bottles were. I have no idea what she was trying to do. It's from
spread her?
1892
Ah.
abortion method.
To loosen her up, probably a little
But
bit.
yeah, so originally,
Oh
people were probably thinking she was trying to commit suicide. Trying to take all the whatever the medicine.
Ah, I see.
That's why a lot of people were quick to say it was a suicide.
Mm.
She shot herself. It was a suicide. But yeah, she was saying it was cancer. She had stomach pains, but I guess she was pregnant,
Yeah.
possibly.
But they never did an autopsy, so they don't know, right?
dude, autopsies are like kind
Well,
of
they-
recent too, right?
Yeah, this is
Mm.
because later on they had it
know.
later. They checked out the body later. I don't know what their methods, technology for autopsies were back then.
Yeah. Who
'Cause,
knows if
for
they
instance,
would even...
DNA was like recent too.
Yeah.
who knows if they wouldn't even have been able to know there was a baby in there, especially if it was recent.
Who knows? Maybe she did get the baby out.
Yeah, well, we have no idea if she was successful with this abortion
true.
either.
So Kate Morgan now is buried at San Diego. Investigators located the grandfather and asked for a response what to do with the body. He responded, "Your telegram received regarding Kate Morgan, Nee Farmer." I don't know. That's what it just said, Nee Farmer. Bury her and send me the statement.
Like the bill?
Yeah. So, she did I guess the grandfather and her weren't really close too, even though she was sent to live with the grandfather at the age of 2, because she didn't really live with the father. Or, well, the mother was dead too. So, well, that's kind of
That's
sad
sad,
though. Like,
yeah.
yeah, she didn't really have family, and then her husband didn't really love her, and even the stepbrother was kind of like weird. Like, her life was
Yeah, it sucked.
kind of not really, or it seemed kind of not too happy.
So
That's
that's
why
how she had money to stay at the Coronado and dress nice. Then she was a scammer.
Yeah.
That's probably also why she wanted to kill herself too.
Yeah, maybe, but also.
Possibly kill herself.
Yeah. And, she left with that job as a maid. I don't know how she got that. Was quick, though. I don't know how long she was maid at Mr. Grant.
She wasn't a maid. That's a...
Oh. Possibly.
Another reason why to kill
yeah.
yourself.
No, she probably.
Nah,
I think
it was a
Carlos
normal
is
working.
insinuating something.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's buried at Mount Hope Cemetery in San Diego. Local women attended the funeral, but no friends or family came. So, there's possible foul play. In the 1980s, a San Francisco lawyer, Alan May, speculated that her death may have involved foul play. So, her death was 1892. This is about 100 years later. And he was looking into the evidence. The bullet found in her head did not match that of the American Bulldog 44
Ooh.
caliber.
The plot thickens.
So this leads for skeptics to think the husband or lover killed her.
How does this Alan May know what the fucking bullet was? I
Dude,
don't believe this.
I
bitch.
don't know, but
You gotta research that motherfucker.
the thing is though, from what I was looking at, it was so long ago that they
Yeah.
didn't. Like, he was just looking into it, but the case isn't going to be open.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was so long ago.
Mm.
So
Alan May.
yeah, so that's the thing though, is from what I was reading, You know who, when she was trying to contact a Bernard, I guess it was also, she was just trying to contact her quote unquote stepbrother / lover.
Alan.
Yeah, because, you know, when she wasn't getting immediate response, so they just had a fight on the train. She gets off at Orange. She gets a job with Mr. Grant. She goes to Coronado Hotel trying to contact him again. Not Mr. Grant, the lover / stepbrother.
Yeah.
And that's why she was like, "Oh, have I gotten a response yet from him? Did he respond yet?" And then, you know, when was it the 4th or 5th day, she's like, "Oh, did my brother?" Because she always called her my brother, but you know, that's just because that's what the scam was. He was the brother in the scam.
Mhm.
Oh, did my brother respond yet? And he's like,
Yeah.
They're like, no. And he's like, oh, no one cares for me.
Dude,
So it could have been, yeah, she was like actually in love with the stepbrother, and probably the fact that there was no response kind of like pushed her to the edge. And
not suicide.
yeah, because I was wondering, like, at first I was reading it when they said it was cancer. I was like, oh, I wonder, is there no cure? There's definitely no cure for the stomach cancer, so she's just gonna kill herself, or. But now they're saying it was a baby, and now I'm wondering, did the abortion go through? So I'm thinking she killed herself out of depression because of the stepbrother didn't come back. But I don't know, it's weird because they're saying that the bullet didn't match in her head though. So who knows if
Because you got to think too that she's a scammer, and so is this other guy, right? What if they got into some shit and somebody else is tracking them down?
oh
And then they killed the brother, and now they found this bitch, and like they're like, oh, let's make her seem like she killed herself.
yeah,
Oh,
because that's all.
what is this, a movie?
That sounds way cooler.
No, but it's
does.
because how did the bullet not match? And I don't know if an American bulldog, like, let's say she doesn't know guns, she didn't get like a 44 caliber bullet. She got like
What if
Some
that's not
other
even her
bullet.
body? She faked her death. That's not even her body.
okay, I don't know about that.
What if she killed herself because the abortion actually wasn't successful, and she's like, I don't want to live with this baby.
I don't know.
And
There
then
could have
she
been many
was
reasons.
Yeah.
She was like, just offed herself because she's like, oh, I don't like.
Just know.
He doesn't love me, and I have his child.
This is
No,
possible
no.
foul play, though.
Yeah, it's possible foul play. It's just weird. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's just weird that the bullet didn't match. Who knows? Because I guess there was low visibility in the storm. She walked into the storm, and yeah, I was just thinking about it now. How did she end up on the steps again, though?
Yeah.
If she walked into the storm, that was the last time the hotel staff saw her. So she must have returned back, whether she walked there herself
Or
and
someone
shot.
brought her back to the stairs.
Maybe
and
she
placed
got-
a gun.
Yeah, I wonder if anyone said they heard a
Maybe
gunshot.
she
or
got
anything.
washed up,
That's what I assumed.
like
that
with the
originally.
with the water actually.
I don't know
washed
about
her
that.
up
Oh,
onto the-
there's a possibility too, because she was drenched. But that's weird though. That
That's
the
true. People would
hotel,
have said.
the hotel was like so close to the water. I wouldn't think so.
No, the hotel isn't. I mean, I don't know if the shoreline has changed, but
Oh yeah.
it's at least I'd say like a good 1/8 of a mile.
Oh, okay. So it's
They
not
should have
close.
definitely heard a
It's
gunshot if she
beachside,
killed
but-
herself, though, with a gun.
I don't know, dude.
Did
I
you
don't know
Google
how-
search? Did
so
the
she-
hotel
But then
hear a
there's
gunshot?
thunder, right? It's a storm. There might be thunder. They
Yeah.
can.
And so what? It's like she shot herself on the step. That's like, no, it's a interesting spot to pick.
It could have been fireworks.
Fu-
You know how some people
All right.
they hear fireworks and they think they're gunshots.
Anyway, so why are we getting into that? Why are we talking about
Yeah.
Kate Morgan? Well, let's get into
I'll
the
tell you why.
real reason. tell us, Beer Butts Carlos,
Yes.
why do we care so much about this death?
Because she's a woman.
No.
Or what you like to call her a lesbian.
We know that you care
We're
about
so
it
in-
because she's a woman.
You guys
No,
are.
no, it isn't though.
This podcast is in trouble right
Yeah.
now.
No, I didn't even finish. You
We're
guys started.
so screwed.
I didn't even finish. You guys just started laughing for no fucking. All I said was she was a woman. I was gonna say she's a woman who went through such hardship. She's probably possibly an inspiration to other women, or a sad story that we could hear about.
But you
know?
say it with like a smile on your face though when you say it.
Yeah. So
you
so what's the
acknowledge it.
reasoning?
All right, so we're looking into this mysterious death because guess what, guys? She now haunts the hotel. So this is true. There's ghost sightings by guests and employees have occurred possibly situated to Kate's original third-floor guest room. So the room is 302 back then. It's currently 3327. Wow. Her ghost is said to roam the hotel, particularly her old guest room. Guests say the ghost strolls the hallways, garden, and beach. Lights flicker and TVs turn on and off.
I don't like the lights flicker and TVs turn on and off
What do you mean you don't like it?
because
it's
like it as
scary or-
evidence.
Oh,
no.
as evidence.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow, you think
That's
it's just
bad.
bad? You think
It
it's just
is.
bad wiring
No.
because it's a building from 1892?
Yes.
I don't think so. I
No.
think it's Kate.
Also, the
No.
plumbing. Plumbing.
I would actually say it could be that, but too, it could also just be the hotel actually
How
purposefully.
dare you?
Yeah,
You
they want
think-
to make money off of it.
How dare you? This
Yeah.
is Kate Morgan you're disrespecting right
That's the
now.
only way for it's just that the lights and flicker. So
Yeah.
far, everything else okay. I'm fine with it. Let's go.
Yeah, and so breezes, scents, and sounds will just appear from nowhere.
Ooh.
How do you
Yeah.
explain that, Carlos?
I can't, dude. It's scary. I can't explain it.
I'm scared.
Dude. What if you're just like sitting in your hotel room, right? And then you're
You
like,
fart?
is that Vaporub?
Oh, dude, I'll start sniffing that shit.
Oh,
And-
you just
and-
smell vapor? I'm
Yeah.
like, oh no, she's gonna kill me.
I
with
bet there's.
vapor.
I bet there's.
I'll tell her
a-
giving me a massage, dude. Fuck. I
Is
could
there
kill for a
is there
massage.
cases of like sleep paralysis too? I
Ooh,
bet. I
maybe, I don't
bet. I bet there are.
So we also got furniture moving.
Nice.
And so Marilyn Monroe's film called Some Like It Hot will just fall off the shelf in the gift shop.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah, that's what you were talking earlier. And that
Yeah.
Kate doesn't like sharing the spotlight.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
What? Why is a Marilyn Monroe film in the gift shop?
Because
Uh,
she frequented
there?
the hotel.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just curious. I didn't
Wait,
know.
I
that.
think she stayed there with JFK.
See, this is just
I didn't want to go too deep. After this, I was just like, this is too much now.
this is just a story.
I mean, the ghost
that the
was real.
hotel gave to give the ghost a little bit of personality. It's like,
Wow.
oh, they need to give the ghost personality, otherwise people aren't going to be interested in her. She has to be relatable.
You think a hotel would disrespect the murder of a person
Oh,
just
yeah.
for
yeah.
for monetary gain?
Oh yeah.
How dare you, Coco?
Uh,
You're the most disrespectful member here
No,
now.
no, I am. I'm the worst.
Dude, Marilyn Monroe is beautiful.
Yeah,
Look
she's
at
the
that.
sex symbol of
Yeah.
what?
No.
When she was alive.
All right,
60s.
and
Yeah.
that concludes
The Beautiful Stranger.
Beautiful Stranger.
Really?
Yeah, you were
The
trying.
death of the Beautiful
Oh, were you
Stranger.
trying to think about it? Or
Yeah,
you,
I
or were
forgot
you,
the title.
Or were you waiting for someone to do it? I
No,
thought
no,
you were.
no. I forgot the title. That concludes the mysterious death of the Beautiful Stranger. And here we have you guys. I'm
Who are you?
the Beer Buds Investigate researcher, Jeff Herrera. We got.
Wait, before we end,
All right. What you got?
who have any of you actually been? I know. Okay, so Beerbuds Daniel actually said he's been to the hotel or the room, and he went with his
Hotel.
partner. Correct?
Yes, my wife. I don't
Yeah.
like saying partner because sometimes people don't understand.
Wow.
Are you okay?
Who cares what people think?
I hate when people are like, "Oh yeah, me and my partner." I'm like, "Your business partner?"
No, oh, that's what you
Or
meant.
they'd be
Or,
like, oh, are you
like,
in-
are you
No,
gay?
Are
or-
you
he, yeah,
like,
he meant the other one. He meant the other one.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But how was it when you went there?
Dude, okay, the lobby's fucking creepy, man.
Dude, I'm
Because the
down. Let's
lobbies
go.
in like the gift shops, apparently, I saw a YouTube video. I think it was those what are they called, Jeff? The guys from that famous YouTube channel.
Oh, Ghost Adventure. Oh wait, no, I don't know
Miss-
these.
The mystery dudes from oh fuck, I forgot. Whatever they made.
Oh, they stayed in the room.
They went, yeah, and they went to the gift shop and stuff, and that's how I know it's like a crazy thing. So Way and I didn't tell Way it was haunted, and we're strolling, and then we go in the lobby.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how the fuck did you get her to go? It's like
She didn't know it was haunted, and then I
Okay.
told her we were in the gift shop, and like they have a bunch of like, oh yeah, the ghost thing is like here or whatever, and I told her like, there's a haunted.
I bet she
room."
hates you now because of that.
She wanted to get out quick.
Yeah.
Oh, she really believes in paranormal?
Yeah,
Are you
she doesn't
kidding
like
me?
to hear about it.
Are you kidding me?
Didn't we go to the one in like on the way to San Francisco? What's it
yeah.
called?
The what is it called, Jeff? That house that we went to?
For the
got the
guns.
tour?
The
Oh, Winchester
Winchester?
Mansion.
Winchester.
Oh, I love that place.
It's pretty cool. Carlos
Yeah.
loved it too.
No, I didn't.
Carlos, he didn't like it because he felt the the negative energy
Nah.
manifesting itself inside him.
I didn't like it because I was like, this house is ugly. And then I was like, what is this shit?
Yeah, she did have a weird sense of taste.
Well, that's kind of how the hotel is. Like everything is like you can tell it's been painted like 1,000 times. You know,
Yeah.
it's very antique.
Okay. So
and
they
it
keep the old shit, yeah.
Smells old and
No.
So that's like something also about these places. They always try to keep the old shit because yeah, it's
historic.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
Right.
But, okay. It's always old, but it's always around like the 1800s or before then or something like that. But like you never hear about like dinosaur ghosts or like modern ghosts. Like what's up with that? Okay, so it's only like older.
No, because
Yeah, we could hear some
You got,
modern
like,
stories.
Native American tribes, they say
Yeah.
like burial ground, which are
Yeah,
like,
that's
Skinwalker
old.
Ranch is
That's
pretty
old.
modern.
I'm talking about modern ghosts. You don't hear it
Well-
modern ghosts at all.
Oh.
There's no
Skinwalker
stories about
Ranch?
modern ghosts.
Let me think about
Think
that.
about that.
Because there hasn't been anything modern yet that's been like
Oh.
crazy.
Mm.
Just
No, they
There's
still
been a lot of-
say like with murders, recent murders, they say like, oh, they feel like a negative vibes.
Give me an example.
I was about to say something.
I want to look it up, Coco. Okay, but
I was about to say something, but like, nah, it's pushing it. It's still too early.
Okay.
You say one of them.
All right.
Oh, actually, you also have Chernobyl. They do
Oh,
say
yeah?
about
There you
Chernobyl.
go.
That's a
Okay.
modern. That is actually a modern.
I still want a dinosaur ghost story. Come on, guys.
But yeah, there is Chernobyl. Actually, I forgot about that one. I know Chernobyl actually has some like stories or some shit. That shit was horrible. Have you guys seen that documentary? I think that's something.
Documentary, not
Documentary, sorry.
Documentary.
Have you guys seen that documentary actually on Chernobyl? You guys should. They have an HBO one, which is dramatization of it, but it's really good.
That's the one you talked about.
Yeah, it's 6 episodes. It's fucking like it's really good because it shows the not incompetence, but the fact that when people want to try to accomplish something, they're willing to give up so much, even risk other people's lives just so they can get ahead or they can like look good in front of others or like try to get that position or that job or
Yeah.
that promotion in their career, that step up. You know what I mean? So yeah. Oh yeah, we had someone. What's up for this? Hi Jeffrey, it's Miguel, Kate Morgan, Coronado. Ha, this is awesome. Cheers, Lowell. Love the topic. Simon Colty. Yeah, we couldn't see it. Sorry about that because I'm watching on the YouTube chat, but Twitch. But I mean, that's all I was gonna say. I was just that was my thing about Kate Morgan. I just want to see what he thought about it when he went because I would never go to these personally because I think they're like they rob you.
They do.
But it's
Yeah.
free.
No, it's not.
Oh, so if it's free to visit it,
Yeah, it is.
then
Not all of
that's
them.
fine.
No, this one. Well, you don't. I mean, I'm sure there's tours and stuff, but at least you can go into the lobby.
Oh.
Yeah.
Coco, it's for
the
entertainment.
beach.
Dude,
People-
you
people are
told me
entertained
you told me
to
it
go
was
there.
$310 to stay in that room. That's not free.
No, it's because there's a lot of demand. Like even Keanu
Yeah.
Reeves wanted to go there. Elijah Wood. Okay, don't call me. What? Some famous people want to go.
Hey man,
But
I would want to go if it was free.
I'll check it
A
out.
lot of
I'm
those
down.
ghost tours, though, those are
I'd stay-
expensive, man.
Actually, they're not that bad. Like Winchester was like $20, wasn't it?
Okay,
25?
that one's not bad.
Yeah. I mean, I don't like it. I didn't like it. I thought it was boring, but
Yeah, they are.
wow.
but it was like $25, $20, which is pretty
That's
cheap.
It was
Yeah.
history, dude.
That's
you just
history.
said you loved history, and now you're just like, I don't like
That's not like actual.
Winchester, dude. That,
I like reading
that
about
powered
history.
The war.
I like reading about history because I could stop at any time. In a tour, I have to keep on following the law.
that's like
I can't
his-
stop whenever I want to, and if I do, I like insult the
Oh,
tour
I know
guide.
why he was mad. You're mad because you wanted to go to the bathroom, and he didn't let you go to the bathroom. Remember?
Carlos,
I do-
you were scared. Okay, I get it.
I do remember that. Wanting to go to the bathroom.
Dude, it was like, can I go to the bathroom? Like, no, you can't go. We're in the tour. route."
Yeah, I remember that.
When we were in that occult room where she had her seances every night.
Oh,
I
yeah.
That was cool. I like that
Carlos
room. It
was
was in the attic.
scared.
That was the attic room, right? Yeah, I remember that.
The
I
one-
like that one.
The one where she spied on all of her employees.
No, she
no.
had her
It was slanted. I
her
remember the room. Yeah,
seances.
Oh, okay.
it was like on one of the top floors. That house is huge.
It was
though.
like the
Yeah, that's
center
nice.
of the house.
It's a weird fucking house.
The history of that house, though, is just like
It was a cool house.
her weird history and how weird and effed up she was.
Yeah, I don't know.
She was a woman with probable mental mental issues because what was it? Probably Alzheimer's, dementia, something. But you know, she claimed it to be spirits in her head.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Spirits communicating with her.
the beautiful stranger,
All
Kate
right, yes.
Morgan. Theories, or what do you think she actually happened? Actually happened.
Oh man.
Realistically speaking, what do you think actually happened? According to you, the last time people saw her is when she walked out into the storm in the hotel.
Can you load a bullet, like a different size, like a smaller bullet, into a gun and it'll still
Yeah,
fire?
you can. Yes, you can.
I think she killed herself.
I think she killed herself.
I think it's very possible that she came back to the room and no one saw her come back because people leave the desk and whatnot, right?
I don't think there's
But-
a ghost, but I did think she killed herself.
Yeah, I think that her her lover not responding to that telegram kind of pushed her, like, it's
Yeah.
over. She was being a little bit too melodramatic, saying it's over, life's over, no one loves me.
Yeah. I would only want to know what. It's weird to. I guess police were different back then, but like, wouldn't someone hear the gunshot, right? So,
But it was in the middle of a storm.
so,
So there's thunder.
she timed it with the thunder. All right,
No,
the
but,
thunder's gonna
like-
appear every 5 seconds.
And then
Like, it's
sound dissipates, I think, like in like the beach, because you have the crashing of the waves.
Yeah, that would cover it up.
Yeah.
a gun's really loud.
And then I
guys.
don't think that
But
gun.
That is a small gun.
Yeah.
though.
a revolver, a 44 is still fucking
I
loud.
don't know. I don't know anything about guns.
No,
Okay.
that shit's loud
I know,
still.
I know they're loud, but also the crashing of the waves and during a storm, it's gonna cover up a lot.
How close is the hotel to the waves?
It said
It's like
15 feet away.
That's really close.
Yeah.
Because I guess it was pretty raging, so that's why the waves were like coming in close.
Yeah.
And the beach is
Okay.
literally like at the bottom of the
You
steps.
could cover it up.
Okay. I see. All right, there's a possibility, yeah. I still find it weird that like even the person next door wouldn't hear.
Oh, but what do you mean by that? Like, what do you have a theory of? Like, so you're saying, like, there was no gunshot?
No,
There was a bullet in
because there
Yeah,
was
there
a
was a
bullet in her,
gunshot.
right? Yeah. So the only other possibility is, yeah, she could have been shot before she got there. Someone put
Someone
her in
placed
their
her?
room.
Yeah, it was just
Yeah.
coincidental. She had a gun, so they made it look like she shot herself.
Yeah. That's the only other one. If they can prove that that bullet was actually found, because that is the lawyer guy. I mean, I don't know how he found it. That was like 100 years ago. I don't know how he's saying there was a different bullet. I don't know where he got those records, or if he can prove that was a different bullet that was actually that would actually fit. Because
Yeah.
you could use a smaller bullet, but then
Yeah.
there'd be damage in the gun itself, and so
Well,
that
did
would.
they ever find the gun?
I'm assuming
Yeah,
the gun
it
was,
was right-
yeah, it
it
was
was
right
2
next.
inches.
Yeah.
Okay, alright.
Because it would have to be their house. Would they be like it's a
But what
suicide?
happened to the gun? Did they check the gun?
Probably.
That's
I
my
think
point.
so.
Policing back then was different, so I have no idea. So the
Yeah,
My
and then
theory-
probably like evidence back then.
Yeah.
Like, people were like trampling all over it, maybe.
Yeah.
and-
and they
Yeah.
probably didn't really care. Someone died, like whatever. Who cares? no, I'm serious.
I mean,
Like,
it happened all the time back
This
then.
they did care because the newspaper ad was putting it out that they needed to identify this woman.
yeah, I guess they care for identification purposes. But in terms of investigation, I can't really imagine these cops like went.
Yeah, especially at the hotel.
Yeah.
Like a
And it was a deputy.
Plus, a lot of people were
Yeah.
strapped back
Yeah.
then.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So I think-
like open
Yeah.
carriage was like normal.
yeah.
Mm.
I do think there's a possibility that she was killed. And my thing is, she was a hustler. But among other things, she did also work as a sex worker. And
How do
that's-
you get
think
that?
She's sex work.
Because as a maid, working as a maid.
Oh.
Yeah. What kind of person? So if you had hired this woman and she came to you in Los Angeles and you hired her as a maid, like what?
And she's
it's just weird
beautiful?
that you would say like you contact Coronados are like, oh, she was my favorite maid.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
what do you
Yeah.
mean? Like you're
Favorite
like what?
maid.
And she
Oh.
worked Los Angeles and she was only like a recent hire. I don't know. That's a little too like it's basically an acronym or not an acronym. A saying to say that she was like a worker for him or something.
What if the baby was Mr. Grant?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think she was just maybe like she was killed. It was a kill love of what is it called? A crime of love.
Mm.
a rejected love. Someone who fell in love with her or some shit killed her. I don't know. I'm gonna say that.
Who knows? She probably made enemies too with all
Yeah.
the scams
Yeah.
on the train.
Yeah.
That's
Could've
what
been a
I'm
lot of
leaning
people.
towards the enemies because anyone could have been angry at them.
Yeah.
Mm.
Unless it can be proven, because especially if that bullet is a different size. All right, I'm definitely leaning to that. Someone else killed her.
It was a murder to you, huh?
Yeah, that was a murder.
I'm still thinking it's suicide. Somehow she fired a bullet that didn't fit the gun. But I don't know. I don't know firearms. So
Yeah.
if it's not possible, I don't know. Maybe
is
our viewers know.
possible.
If it's not possible, then I say someone murdered her. If it is
Yeah.
possible, I say she killed herself.
Yeah, it's possible. Just like they would, like the cops would know because there's usually damage when it's a different bullet and some shit. But
What if they made
that's what I'm saying. The cops probably back then didn't care, so it's a lot
Well,
different.
yeah, and the guy who found her was a deputy, right? So he wasn't even like a sheriff. or-
Yeah,
Well,
so-
the electrician at the hotel found her, and then the deputy came after. Yeah, and it was he just said almost immediately, "Oh, it's a suicide."
But like,
Yeah.
is the deputy like? Does he know, looking at just the bullet and the bullet wound, like, oh, that doesn't match the gun? Like, how would you know that right away?
Yeah, that's
You
true. He
wouldn't.
can't, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's inside.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Especially if they didn't do an autopsy. How can they say that the bullet didn't match if they never did an autopsy? They never got the bullet. Like,
But yeah, but that's my point. Conspiracy theory, it is. But that's my point. Like they're not gonna do autopsy. They don't do blood work. They don't do the investigative work. I don't know what it's called. You know, when the way the blood spatters, forensic work. That wasn't a thing back then, so it's hard to tell. But I'm gonna say Kate Morgan was murdered. She's now a ghost at Del Coronado, and she now ghosts jacks off guys.
Dude, the first
Ooh.
autopsy was in
And I wanna go to that room.
1662.
1662 was the first autopsy.
Yeah.
I'll believe
But
that.
I mean,
No, I'm not saying the autopsies
personally,
weren't
like
performed.
the methods.
Yeah, the method.
Like
yeah,
better methods probably were missing.
I don't think forensics was really like
Yeah,
a
No,
thing.
forensics was like invented in like the 80s, I think.
Yeah.
Something
So like the
ridiculous
blood
like
work,
that.
you know, the
Uh-huh.
splatter and shit. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah.
Like semen work.
Dude,
you know
like,
how
at
they have
the
the semen
time,
lights?
Dentists and barbers were like the same thing too. So you
Oh,
could
that's
see
true.
the type
Yeah.
of,
yeah. Autopsies was like really early on because I mean they had to cut up bodies to learn medicine, right? So, but that's my theory, and that's just a theory, a beer buds theory. Anyone else? Go ahead.
no, that's it.
yeah.
All right, guys, that concludes the Beer Buds investigate the beautiful death of the mysterious stranger. I'm Beer Buds researcher Jeff Herrera.
I'm special guest of the beer buds. I come in blind. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about, but I like it and I enjoy
Yeah,
it.
research. So it's
And I'm
fine.
a believer because I've seen a ghost when I was young.
It's true.
I'm Beer Buds Carlos.
I'm Detective Dan. Signing out.
I'm a special guest.
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
Yeah?
I mean, you put on a sound effect.
Yeah, yeah, for the woman.
Oh,
They're so scary.
Oh.
Kate Morgan.
Oh, wow. Special guest.
It's because of
Skeptic
Kate Morgan.
Earbuds, Coco.
There you go.
All right, that's it. See you guys next week. Woo!
Oh, yeah, we are doing next week. I wonder what we're going to be doing next week. I'm actually excited. But with that,
Next
yeah.
week? Or maybe, I don't know, whenever the next episode is.
Do you already have an idea of what you want to do for next
I
week?
don't know. You guys got any suggestion?
I don't have anything in my head I could think of.
Miguel got one. Miguel, you got a suggestion?
Yeah. Comment on chat or
Yeah,
let us know on
comment in
YouTube or comments and we'll figure out. Or tell Jeffrey to Port Boy and work, guys. I am curious though. I want to know. I don't have a suggestion.
What?
Is there a devil one?
Yeah, I can look up one.
Demons. I want to do demons. That's what we should do, guys. That's actually what we should do.
Scary,
Alright.
brother.
I'm scared now.